Okay, so Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence is very, very intriguing to me. Like, I don't think it's a hard fight to pick. I told Jeremy as soon as it came by, Pacquiao don't want this smoke. He don't want those problems. Like, I know Spence is coming off of his accident. I saw his fight with Danny Garcia. He didn't look like old Spence, but that was his first fight from fucking basically dying. If y'all saw that accident was horrific. But Manny, I don't think is as fast as he used to be. I don't.
That's what they said before his last fight, and he was faster in his last fight than all his other fights.
Because Manny fought Danny Garcia too. That was Manny's last fight.
Yeah, but Danny Garcia is a bum. He's just not good when it comes. He's not a bum, but he's just not. He's not elite. Okay, he's a step or two below.
Here's my only thing. Is Pacquiao is very, very unorthodox, and even Floyd has said it himself that the way he positions himself, the way he stands, the way he throws punches, like he's very unorthodox. And Errol Spence is still really young. So immediately when I first saw this fight come out, my first thought was like, oh my God, Pacquiao's about to die, right? And then I kind of started thinking about it a little bit, and I'm like, well, why would he even take this fight, right? Like if he didn't think he could physically hold up to it, there's no way he would take it because I don't think he really needs it. You know what I'm saying? He definitely doesn't need it for his legacy. Maybe for the money a little bit, but even still,
I don't think Pacquiao would really care though.
But I don't think he really needs it for the money because he's a senator.
I think he needs it for himself, like the pride. He's one of those boxers that can't fucking walk away. He loves it. He needs this for himself.
I don't think he would take it. I don't think he would take it if he was like, oh shit, I could possibly die. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it would. I don't think he would take it. You know what I'm saying? If he felt that way, like I don't think he's fighting Davis.
Who did he fight where he ended up as that meme where he was like laid out? Who did he fight?
Oh, Marquez. Manuel Marquez. But they fought like 4 times. So that was like Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali.
So my only example is like I don't think Pacquiao's fighting somebody like Gervonta Davis. Because that's somebody that'll just come in there and kill you. Like Errol Spence isn't really that type of fighter. He's more of like the technical, you know what I'm saying? Like he's pretty strong, but I think Pacquiao wouldn't take this fight if he felt like he was in danger. So that's kind of what I started thinking about. And he's so unorthodox, man. Like I think it's going to be an interesting fight. Like I think it's going to be a lot.
Fight was Keith Thurman.
I thought it was Danny Garcia 2020.
No, it was
his last fight was Thurman. That's the fight that
in 2019.
That's the fight that everybody said that Pacquiao was old and didn't have the moves like
by the time this fight comes, Pacquiao would not have fought in 2 years. And he is fighting a fucking lion. Like, we've all, maybe not us, but you can see go and watch. You've seen those fights where the old guy hangs on too long and they fight that young lion, and it's just not what it is. Spence is a fucking lion.
He's like good,
look, people did not want to fight Spence. That's why what's his face? Mickey Garcia or Mikey Garcia moved up and got knocked the fuck out. People did not want to fight Errol Spence. Yes, he is a technical boxer, but oh my God, he is strong. He's built like a little statue. He's built like fucking Lamont if Lamont was my size. That's what he's fucking built like. Like he's fucking like a little. We're gonna see that fight where it's gonna be like Pacquiao probably shouldn't have taken this. For the first couple rounds, it's gonna look good to me. Pacquiao's gonna look great, and then Spence is gonna find it. And once he finds it, we're gonna look like fucking Ivan Drago and Apollo Creed. Like we're gonna be throw the damn towel in. Like I'm telling you, like Pacquiao has a tendency to look horrible in a lot of fights. Keith Thurman is a monster. He's a good fighter, but he's just not up to that level. We can't forget that not too long ago, Pacquiao got his ass whooped by Jeremy Horn, and fucking Crawford destroyed him in the next fight. Like Pacquiao has those issues where he fights those guys and is very susceptible to getting hit. If he can't over fucking hit you and move and over basically work you, once he starts getting hit and starts slowing down by a naturally bigger guy, I'm telling you, we gonna be saying throw the towel in by the 8th round.
Right. It just hasn't happened much. But honestly, I'm not a Pacquiao fan at all. And this goes back to like working on Fremont days, working on the strip days when he would have a fight, and his fans would just be everywhere and they'd be screaming. And they're the most obnoxious fans ever. I'm by no means a Pacquiao fan, but I just feel like he's picking and choosing his shit too. Like, I don't think he would take this fight if he felt like I don't know, bro. We'll see. I feel like this is gonna go decision, and I think Earl Spence wins by decision, but I don't think he knocks him out. I don't think
if
that
he
happens.
wins, the winner's probably fighting Crawford. It's gonna be the biggest money fight that's coming. It's the highest level. That's he won a split decision over Keith Thurman. I'm not saying Keith Thurman's a bum, but like we've got to look at his inactivity. Like, yes, Spence has inactivity, but he's still a lot younger. And that does matter in this boxing game. That ring rust, you can get away with that against certain people. But certain people you can't. And that's the thing. Like, if he's fighting somebody like Adrian Broner, he fought Adrian Broner the fight before. Here, let's just share. Let me just see if I can share this real quick. Let's just share this so they can see, because I don't share screen. Yeah, I got you. Window.
Earl Spence hasn't knocked anybody out though since like 2018.
Yeah, because he was in a fucking car accident and didn't fight for a full year.
Hold on, the car
He's
accident
only fought once in 2 years. Yeah.
All right.
But he knocked the shit out of Mikey Garcia. That's his last knockout, right?
Nah, his last knockout was Carlos Ocampo. He won a unanimous decision against Mikey Garcia.
Oh,
but he did knock him down though. He did knock him down. I remember that fight.
That fight wasn't good, but see, okay, yeah, Manny, Danny. No, Sean Porter. Buddy, that was Sean Porter. Did you watch that fight against Sean Porter though?
I did.
Do you remember Sean Porter was even like, damn.
It's gonna be like the same thing though. Sean Porter and Manny Pacquiao might be a little Sean Porter nice, but Manny Pacquiao might be better than Sean Porter. That's what I'm trying to say.
He probably is, but Styles.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Manny Pacquiao got that weird ass style. Listen to what Floyd said. Watch Floyd's interview about Manny Pacquiao. He said that's one of the toughest people he ever fought because his style's so weird. He's like, he has like the way he stands, the way he throws punches is so weird. And all I'm trying to say is Earl Spence is young. Like he might do good. Like that's what I'm saying. He's probably gonna win, but it's probably gonna be like 8 rounds to 5, like 9 to 4. It's not gonna be. He's not gonna knock Manny Pacquiao out, bro. And there's no way, because there's no way.
Listen,
no,
he's not.
No way. And I'm not even a Pacquiao fan.
Manny Pacquiao. He is literally going to whoop his ass from the 4th round on.
No.
I'm telling you, it's not even going to be
bro.
Manny Pacquiao has been fighting for 24 fucking years. He has been, listen, I don't care. He's been fighting for 24 years. And he's a fucking senator or whatever. Manny Pacquiao, look, everybody thought Ali could beat Larry Holmes. People thought Spinks, fucking Michael Spinks could beat Tyson. Remember when they were bringing all those old people back to fight Tyson?
Hold on.
We gonna see some shit like this, but it's gonna be torture for like 8 rounds.
Look at this. Nobody has knocked Manny Pacquiao out since 2012. And then let me tell you when the next time before that, G. So okay, he got knocked out in 2012 by Marquez. He went 12 rounds with Timothy Bradley. Then the next time the motherfucker lost by knockout was in 1999.
I know, he only got 3 knockouts. I know that.
So now you're trying to tell me that a kid with 27 fights is gonna knock out Manny Pacquiao? I'm not even a Pacquiao fan, and you got me up here defending this guy.
Hey, listen. It is boxing. How the fuck did Leon Spinks beat Muhammad Ali with 8 fights?
Bro, we're not talking about that. Listen.
But you acting like because he's young, he can't beat somebody that's got experience. It's just one right hook. No, Manny doesn't have a style like Floyd where his job is to not get hit. Manny's style is literally to jump in and jump the fuck out and hit these weird angles. And if
Bro,
you can
he's
time
fought
these
some-
weird angles, you're good. Floyd, yeah, for Floyd, it's the toughest fight because he's a counterpuncher and he's defensive, so he's got to wait back and see. And Floyd didn't want to fight him. He didn't want to get. He didn't want the power.
Manny has fought some tough dudes, and took him.
I'm not
saying
saying Manny is a sorry fighter. I would have picked Manny. I picked Manny over Thurman. I picked Manny over Broner.
Earl Spence wins, but it's close, 7-5.
Nah, not even close. No, nah. Jeremy, can you get in there and jump on Manny Pacquiao's side, Jeremy?
Jeremy, what you think, bro?
Talk some sense into me about Manny Pacquiao. What are you gonna tell me, Jeremy?
Look, I take Pacquiao in every fight.
No, you don't even fucking count. You're from the Philippines, basically. Shut the fuck up.
In every single fight, I take Pacquiao. I think this is the most exciting fight out of all 4 fights that we're gonna talk about.
Right.
100%. I think this is the most exciting because Wilder Fury, we already know what we're gonna get.
Yeah.
The Paul brothers are both gonna get their ass beat.
Okay, so you got Manny, but how do you see it going? Am I crazy for saying that Errol Spence is going to beat the shit out of him for 4 to 5 rounds?
It might be. Yeah. It might be 7-6. It might be.
I think Manny. Look, I think it's going to be an even fight. Nobody's going to knock the shit out of anybody. Like there may be a knockdown on each side, but I mean, they're both great fighters. Let's not take anything away from that. But Manny, I mean, just like you said, he's unpredictable.
Yeah.
And it's just like they tried to come down on him before the Thurman fight, saying he was old, he was slow, and he didn't have it anymore. And then in the Thurman fight, he made everybody eat their words. Because as the later rounds came, he got stronger, he got faster, landing more punches.
No, you're like I get you.
It's gonna be a close fight, but I think Manny pulls out ahead by a round or 2.
7-6. Wow.
Wait. Y'all, Lamont.
So I mean, I would say my opinion. I think the story of the old guy still holding his own against the young guy. I think that's what we want it to be, but I think it's gonna kind of turn out more like what Eric was saying. Like we all want LeBron to keep. I don't know about us all, but I want to see LeBron keep winning as old as he gets. But I mean, LeBron is 42, something like that. Like, I mean, it's not going to look the same. It's not going to always be the same. I mean, it's going to get to some point where you're not going to have it no more. That young lion's going to come and take it from you. And I think that might be this situation.
This is the fight.
Yeah.
Y'all don't. This is the fucking fight. This is the James Toney against Evander Holyfield. I'm telling you guys, we have seen this in boxing so many times where the guys gets all hyped up, and it's just that guy. Errol Spence has everything to lose. Pacquiao has nothing to lose. Errol Spence can stake his claim on this win right here.
See,
he's going to go in and fuck up Pacquiao. Y'all gonna beg for him to retire. Yeah, I'm not like we talking Rocky 4. Shit, this may be Rocky 3 with Clubber Lang whooping the shit out of Rocky's ass in the first fight.
So what I think needs to happen to this fight is they need to put a stipulation that the loser can never fight again. It's like a WWE stipulation where
loser leaves out.
It's like a mandatory retirement, bro, for the loser. Like if Earl Spence loses to old ass Pacquiao, like he can never fight again, bro. Hang him up. It's over.
Now, with all that said, I'm not saying you guys are crazy for saying that Pacquiao could win because I don't want people.
You are. That's not sugarcoating. You are saying we're crazy.
I could see in an alternate universe, in a parallel world, from a distance far, far, far away, in a fight that Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence is actually fucking close. But in this world, this is blasphemous. Fuck nah.
Let's put money on it.
We're gonna play this back. Watch. We're gonna play this back.
We got all this on tape, so I mean, you know. Right. When the fight happened and I'm sitting up here just drinking tea like Kermit the Frog, and y'all just all there just like, oh.
Remember, I'm the screen record god, so I'm gonna have him as soon as he gets knocked. As soon as the fight goes off, he gonna have it shit up on Twitter. Right. I'm gonna have it.
What'd you say?
it. Don't even try.
Okay, so me and Lamont, we going on the Errol Spence team. We team Spence right here, and y'all team Pacquiao.
Now, see, I didn't say all that.
Oh.
I keep thinking who's more
listen,
likely
like
to bounce back from something in the fight. Like, let's say
Right.
Pacquiao takes a strong right hook. Is he likely to bounce back from it, or is Errol Spence likely to take that same hit and bounce back from it and keep that same level of energy? I feel like the age is going to get the best of Pacquiao.
The three of us are saying it's going to be a closer fight than what Eric's saying.
I'm saying it's going to be an
That's all I'm
absolute.
saying.
Eric's saying it's going to be a fucking
knockout.
blowout.
I think it's going to be 8 to 5, 7 to 6.
It's going to be a close fight.
Something like that.
I think he's going to have to
This
prove
is
a
going
point.
to be a
Errol
fight
Spence. I
that
think it's
y'all
going to be with Eric.
Right.
He is immediately going to
Earl
get
Spence
up.
should come out. Earl Spence should come out and win this fight by round 6 and look dominant. And that's how
Well,
it
yeah,
should
he's a
look.
close starter, though.
Right. If he's like the next GOAT, like he needs to dispose of old ass Pacquiao. Because people are saying Floyd fought old Pacquiao. So Earl Spence needs to dispose of 10-year older Pacquiao.
Also, again, like
you know what I'm saying?
if it's close, yeah, they can get a rematch. But ultimately, in my opinion, this is going to lead to Bud Crawford versus the winner. And you have to look dominant because Pacquiao may sneak in because Spence is not as big of a name as Pacquiao is. So if Pacquiao looks semi-good to Spence against Spence and it's a 7-6 victory or whatever the fuck it is, it's 7-5 victory. Yeah, 7-5 victory. He may sneak in for that fight against Crawford. Like that's why I'm telling. Like this is a fight, and he didn't look good against Garcia, but I thought he was just getting his hands back. This is that fight where I think Spence has to go out and show everybody what the fuck he's been saying forever.
Right.
I still think Bud Crawford beats both of them, but that's just me.